Well, I went for a little walk this morning around the stadium. About 45 minutes walking around. This is what I got. Filled up both of these buckets of cans. As you can see, I got 2 full beers there and this strap. So, yeah, we're going to go see how much the buckets of cans are worth after I drink those 2 beers, of course, and smash that side so we're even. I got that one little piece of aluminum, as you can tell, but that's not enough to weigh a pound. But, yeah, I figured to just show you how casually walking around a couple blocks, you know, you can make a few dollars, clean the place up, and get you some tools and some necessary cereal equipment there, cereal grainage. And I'm still using this Alcatel phone that I found, and I put an SD card in it from that other phone. Remember we found that other phone? Just testing out, see how good it works. And then we're going to upload it, and we're going to put this on the map and scrapping part, and cover some of the mapping part here in a little while. I'm still working on that, but yeah. Anyhow, thought I'd just show that. Alright everybody, as you can tell, our little jaunt this morning, just walking around for 45 minutes, got me 9 pounds. Okay? So we got 9 pounds. It fit in those 2 buckets. Sorry about my thing going on here. Fit in those 2 buckets, remember they were full, so we got 9 pounds. So we can make $5 a bucket. I mean, $2.50 a bucket, babies. Basically, at 55 cents a pound. If I was in Texas, I probably would have got 6.5, $6.75 maybe. So, and that took me, so that's basically $6.75 an hour minimum wage. Okay, well, as you can see, guys, our little 45-minute jaunt this morning, once again, got us $5.40. I think that took me a whopping, what, 40 minutes of picking up cans. So, 40 minutes of picking up cans. If I probably would have hit it again. I ran out of room. So we filled up both of these buckets, and that got us $5.40. So every time I fill up both of these on the back of my bike, that's $5.40. I could do that all day. So anyhow, plus I got that really cool, you know, freight strap. Usually those are, you know, anywhere from $7 to $20 a piece. I don't know how much that one is, but yeah. So in a pinch, you know, you just walk around for a little bit, crush them up. I had them crushed, you know, I flattened them up pretty good. See, I got some in here already. I had some here, but you know, you flatten them up pretty good, throw them in there. That's what you're looking at. So yeah, anyway, I'm Glenn Monroe, and all we did was I just walked down the stadium. I didn't even walk, I rode most of the way. I was already on my way down there, but what I did walk was about 40 minutes altogether. And if I would have did some more, I ran out of room, but I just wanted to see how much I could, you know, how much I could pull. I was just down there farting around anyway, but I just wanted to see how much I could get, you know, accuracy and how much it weighed, and what you're looking at an hour. Basically, you're looking at, wow, old school minimum wage. Actually, that's more than minimum wage if I think about it. But anyhow, there you go. So we're gonna try again. We still got a couple more hours left before they close. So I'm gonna try to do it again down the street here this way. I think that's like not even a half a mile. We're gonna go down there, take a left, turn around and come back. But I'm in Columbia, Missouri. And all I did was just go down the road, hang a right, come back up Paris. Didn't really do anything, it wasn't complicated. So we're gonna try it again and see if our take would be, what is that, $10.80, $11 for just farting around. Now if you can do that every day, it's $300 a month. So, I mean, that didn't seem like too outrageous if you don't have any bills, you know, stuff like I do. You could live off of that. But anyhow, I thought I'd just document that and put it on here and show you that we're using this. We're still using the trick I got for my birthday from the dumpster. But yeah, this is how I had it set up. This is how I did it. Took it to Civic Recycling as usual here in Columbia. They're pretty cool. They're very cordial. Not very many questions asked. I just make sure I just smash mine though, so I can carry more. And that's how I did it. Today is Friday. Remember, we went mapping scrapping the other day and down through the Ashland area to Jefferson City, and I still need to bring that to a close. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that it's feasible to make a few dollars, casually, without really trying to, cleaning up the place, getting road debris off the highway, providing jobs. If you think about it, the material that I just brought in provided jobs for dozens of people. If you think about it, it's aluminum. And we'll actually probably get into that. How many jobs did I provide by turning in the scrap that we found on the side of the road? So stay tuned for that. But anyway, I'm Glim & Row. I'm gonna bring that to the close. This is just mapping and scrapping casually. We're still in the Ozarks, by the way, which is Missouri. I'm outside of Columbia. I go to Columbia, the city part, but where I'm at is out in the country, and it's traditionally called Friendly. But I'm still here at the camp. But yeah, just on the cool. You wake up one morning, you want to walk around for about an hour. Why go to the gym? But yeah, that's how I got it set up. That's how I did it. And that's how long it took me, and this is how much I got. So anyhow, I'm Glim & Row, the Roman Gnome, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. Well, hey everybody. Everybody's got a country road like this down their street, and I'm sure if you're like me, Glim & Row, the Roman Gnome, if you look around a little bit, you see debris laying on the side of it. Well, if you play your cards right, in about 15 minutes you could fill both these buckets up. So we're only a little bit away from recycling center, so we're going to go on down and finish doing what we're doing. You notice the road's not that long. See, if you look down there, the stop sign's at the end. So we're going to try with that. Anyway, I'm going to finish canning and we'll be back, see how much we got. Dang it, stop. Yeah, as you can see, see down there them cans? So I just reached down here. You look down there in the ditch. Come in the bucket, you look down here in the ditch. See, they're just laying down in here. So I just walk in there, pick them up. So my bucket's full already. Well, it was such a good spot. Traffic's getting kind of heavy, so we're fixing up to leave. Yeah, but as you can tell, we're just going to walk a little bit and see a lot of debris down there. But I've been seeing a lot of cans. There's another one. And we're almost to the end of the road. I started on one side and worked my way down. I've only been here for about 20 minutes. And we're real close to the recycling center. I just did this on the spur of the moment. I haven't been down here in a while. I forgot this road was even here. Let's see. Yeah, there's one right there. There's one. See, there's some more. You just look for the shiny stuff. It's not complicated. Dang, there's a lot of cars down here. I came here a minute ago, there wasn't nobody down here. You start wanting to do stuff, they start wanting to come out of the woodwork. There's a couple down there I can't get to. Yeah, see, there's another one. Damn, I can't film shit. Ain't even supposed to be coming down here. Anyway, We've all got roads like this. You know, on the sides, they got people come down through there. Apparently, this gets a lot of traffic. So much for filming, but it's realistic. And that's why there's a lot of cans here. So anyhow, what I do is I just crush them up, put them on the bucket. I haven't been here very long, so we're going to try to finish this road off. And hopefully I won't get ran over. This is how I do it. You know, the sun, if it's at a good angle, you can see it shining. See? You can see them shining right there. There's one. But with all this traffic, I mean, that's a good indication of there might be some, you know, some precious metals down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. We're going to go down further, and we'll be up here in a minute. I don't know what time it is. Okay, so let's look it up. You know how we do it. My hand out here. So my little jaunt on the country there, what is that, 8 pounds? So that took me, what, 25 minutes, 20 minutes? 8 pounds. So there we go. That's $4.50. So yeah, I'm still averaging more than minimum wage. Which way does this thing go? Okay, this way. Alright. Now, let's see if we can get this thing to work without falling over, killing me. I don't have my stand, so can't see. Well, anyhow, we'll play it by ear. See if I can pull this off. Well, we went up there. Of course, you know, I had to buy a beer. That's what's holding the phone up. So, us farting around today for a couple hours. I got 480 in cans. Remember, we just did that little 20-minute thing outside of town. So I got 480 for that, and then we made 580. No, it was 540. We made 480 and 540. So was that 9, 10, 20? Okay, something like that. I'm sure somebody will correct me on my math. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for an hour, let's see, what was it? 40 minutes? Was it 40 minutes to get the other one, because we had to walk a little bit further than the other one, and the other one was the roadside, so about that 20 minutes. Now if I'd done 2 or 3 of those today, so basically you're looking at 480 to fill both buckets up, because that was actually really close to dry weight. You know, the cans were clean, so you're looking at, yeah, about, you know, depending on, you're looking at about $4.50 to $5 for both of these buckets to be filled up. So, and then you just, it doesn't weigh much. It was like 8, 9 pounds. So, I mean, you could do that if you're just farting around and you live close to the recycling center. So, there you go. Once again, as you can see, yes, we can. No can left behind, right? So there you go. That's our take for the day. Thanks to the good old dumpster bike and the I think my whole investment in the bucket thing was $4 for the buckets. I mean, I think I got them at Lowe's. But yeah, there you go. So anyhow, that brings our little adventure to a close for the day. It's Friday, and supposedly it's Halloween's coming up, and I saw some guy walking down the street looking like a Ghostbuster guy or something, and he's all telling me how great my costume is, and I'm sort of going, not wearing a costume, I don't do that anymore. But I'll post one of the photos from the old school when I actually used to. I mean, that was, what was that, 10, 15 years ago? Damn, I feel old. But anyhow, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining me for the casual episode of the casual mapping and scrapping No Can Left Behind program that we've been doing for the last year and a half now. I've been getting pretty good at it. But when I wanted to kind of point out to you, I think we've actually collected. Well, I've actually collected, but I had to, have people helping me. I take it to the recycling center, and we provide jobs. That was the other thing. We really need to start working on. Hey, I wonder how many jobs I just provided by, turning in this minuscule amount of scrap, even though I've turned in, what was it, last year and a half, almost 60,000 pounds of aluminum. I think it was 68,000 last time I counted. Yeah, that's a year and a half. 68,000 pounds. And we're not just talking about aluminum cans. Recently I've just been doing nothing but straight cans. When I first got here, it was road scrap. I mean, I was doing 4 duffel bags of cans a day, and at least 40 to 50 pounds of scrap metal a day. And I wasn't doing just regular, at first I was doing regular metal, which is the magnetic, they call that ferrous, because, it's got stuff in it, I guess, that's flammable. And non-ferrous, which is, remember we did the ferrous and non-ferrous thing. Magnet sticks, magnet does not stick. Remember that? But we found another place we can take the other metal to, which is pretty cool, and they'll pay for that. I don't know how much the weight is on that, and we'll go over that too, because then now we can start diversifying. Hey, when I don't have aluminum cans anymore, or copper, or the really shiny stuff, aluminum cans, well, what are we going to do? I have a lot of scrap metal laying around, and I'm like, well, what are we going to do with that? So we'll start working on that too. We'll diversify. When we get bored or we run out of aluminum, we can either A, move, go somewhere else, like we did the Jeff City mapping and scrapping episode, the Ashland, Hartsburg one. There's some other areas down there. I'm going to show you, I'll put it on the video, where the map's at, where the local recycling centers are, and we'll actually go there and see if they are, they function, they exist. There's a lot of times you'll see numbers and addresses on the internet or in the phone book, and it's like, the place ain't even here. Why waste your time? That's why people go broke too. It's a waste of time. The information's no good. And so what I thought I would do is I would waste your time. Realistically, I'd actually be the guy that wastes your time and go down there and check it out, see if they exist. What's the whole process? Is it difficult? Do I need an ID, a social security card, a thumbprint, a CAT scan, a DNA sample? What do they call that? A swab or something? Anyway, but that was the whole point. So when we get on with it, we'll get more into this, because it's kind of like something I am a smith. Smiths are synonymous with metallurgy, but I just got stuck in that. But originally I was wanting to be an engineer, and then I got into heavy equipment repair, and I grew up on a farm, and a lot of my family are into manufacturing, and I just, for a while there, I decided to be a musician or a scientist. They don't really provide anything. And then I got into farming and carpentry. That was pretty cool. But then after a while I started seeing what we're doing. I seen a need for it, so I thought I would just walk around and pick the place up. Basically that's what we're doing. We're walking around or riding around on these good Swiss made bikes. See, that's another thing. A lot of these bikes are made from parts that from metals that we turn in. So it's kind of a win-win situation. I get a bike and I recycle the metal. They can make more or provide more jobs for it. See, there's another win situation. But that was the other thing, like I said in the beginning, was I wonder how many jobs I provide just by turning all my scrap. I mean, think about it. 60,000, 68,000 pounds in the last, year and a half? That provides the material for a lot of jobs. So, you need to have, you have to have supplies and materials to fabricate and manufacture things. Hopefully good things. I'm not really wanting them to make cop cars, because I don't like cops and I don't like cop cars, and I don't like the weapons that they use on me. So I'm hoping they're not going to use it for evil. That would be kind of stupid. You make a monster and it turns on you. That's not what we're trying to do. But anyhow, yeah, just videoing this, just some ideas I thought I'd throw out there. But that's what our take was for today. Even though it was minuscule, I'm used to making 20 to 50, you know, every couple of days on that. If I really get after it, like we did last week, I can clear 120 in 3 to 4 days. 120, $140 is what we got last week from the mapping and scrapping. I mean, yeah, we rode around a lot. I think we put Jefferson City is 30. For my house is 35, so 70 there and back. Plus we rode several miles back to the location when we got to Jeff City, back and forth. So, you know, and plus we walked. You know, we got to walk to pick the cans up. So, yeah, you're looking at several hundred miles last week, and I'm pooped, so I'm just kind of farting around on the bike. But anyhow, yeah, I thought I'd just throw it out there. Divvy up is what we call it. We'll call this segment of, you know, when we do mapping and scrapping or no can left behind. We'll just call it the divvy up portion. The divvy up is, what did you get at the end of the day or the end of the mission? You know, you have a purpose, you go and do it. What was the take? You know, the intention and the what was the payoff? So the payoff today is we made $11. I got a beer. Well, I got 2 beers out of it, plus the one I just bought. And then we still have $10 basically to fart around on, which is we're going to sit on hopefully until Monday, and we'll go try to make another $10, $20, and then we're going to go and try some other stuff in the same little you know, genre of what we're doing. But I've been looking on the map, me mapping and scrapping, and we're going to have to post the mapping, of course. I haven't done that, and show you the numbers and all that. I don't think that's necessary, but I'll do it anyway just for posterity. How much did I get? How long did it take me to get that? And how many miles or how many cans? It's averaging out, actually, a can every 8 foot. Every 8 foot I walk is a can. So how many feet do I have to walk to get a pound? Well, how many cans are in a pound? Depends on what kind they are. Anyhow, I'll see you guys later. So don't eat too much candy corn. Happy Halloween.